Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show.
Am I on?
Oh yeah, you're on.
All right, everybody, it's Paul Neeson with the Raw Life Health Show. You wanted recipes. You wanted raw food recipes. You asked for it, and I'm delivering. The Raw Life Health Show. Today we have another wonderful recipe. We're here in Chicago at Cousins Incredible Vitality, and one of the chefs here, Paige, is going to make us a raw cheesecake. So there she is. Say hello, Paige.
Hi.
Okay. And, so what are you making for us today?
Today I'm going to make a vanilla maca spice cheesecake.
Vanilla maca spice cheesecake.
Yeah.
Show us the ingredients here.
Okay. Well, of course, maca, raw, wild crafted mesquite powder, cashews.
Got some cashews, they're soaked.
And that have been soaked overnight.
Okay.
Organic vanilla extract.
Okay.
Some organic cinnamon ground up.
Okay.
And pecan syrup,
Okay.
raw and organic. And date paste.
Date paste, okay.
And nuts that have been finely chopped in the food processor.
What kind of nuts are those?
Walnuts and pecans that have been soaked and dehydrated.
Wonderful. Okay. Now, did you chop them and soak them and then dehydrate them?
I actually soaked them, dehydrated them, and then blended them in the food processor.
Great. All right. And then we have some, what's that there?
This is organic coconut oil.
Okay.
So first, we're going to make the crust with our nuts that have been finely chopped in the food processor and date paste.
Okay.
So, I personally like to just blend it by hand. You could use the food processor or the Vitamix. Then you just take a big bowl, pour all of your nuts.
Now, how much nuts are there?
About 2 cups. I did a cup of pecans and a cup of walnuts.
Okay.
And then
And how much date paste is that?
about a cup and a half
Okay.
of dates and water. And both I use the food processor for. Once you have that mixed, I take a little bit of coconut oil. It's kind of like oiling or buttering a pan. This way your cheesecake comes out nice. Okay, and then just take your crust and put it in the bottom of the pan. You can use a springform pan or this is a torte pan. Okay, next, I make the base of the cheesecake.
Now you're going to make the filling for the cheesecake, and you're using no cheese. It's a raw vegan recipe.
Of course.
So you're putting your soaked, chopped cashews in with, how much coconut oil was that?
That's a half cup, and I'm going to put another half cup in.
Okay, so about a cup of coconut oil with,
With about 3 cups of soaked cashews.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we have all of that in the blender there, in the food processor.
Right, and then about a cap or 2 full of vanilla. I'm putting a lot of vanilla in this recipe because it's a vanilla maca spice torte.
Now, could somebody use vanilla beans if they don't have vanilla extract?
Absolutely, yeah.
And they also have vanilla bean powder now as well.
Nice.
Okay, and there's the maca, you're putting that in, so you put all that in the food processor.
The maca, I'm putting about 3 tablespoons.
So if somebody wanted to do
Heaping tablespoons.
if somebody wanted to do a different flavor, they would just add like blueberries or something, correct?
Yeah,
Okay, so how many tablespoons of the maca did you put?
about 3.
Okay, 3 tablespoons.
Yes. And next I'm putting the mesquite in. The mesquite's really going to bring out the sweetness. And it's going to kind of have a caramel taste to it. Because I'm putting the pecan in as well.
Okay. How much of that are you putting in?
About 2 heaping tablespoons.
So 2 tablespoons of mesquite powder. Okay.
Okay. And about a pinch of salt. Himalayan salt is
Okay.
the best because of the minerals. And about a pinch of cinnamon just to bring out that extra spice.
Okay.
And a cup sweetener. You can use yacon syrup, raw cane sugar, anything but agave.
Wonderful. Sounds good.
Because it acts like corn syrup in your body. And that's horrible.
So how much yacon are you using?
This is about a cup of yacon.
Okay, 1 cup of yacon syrup.
And then you are all set. Actually, I like to add a little bit of lemon juice as well.
Okay.
This is about 3 tablespoons of lemon juice.
And you learned how to
really
make
don't
this
forget.
and all your recipes at the school here at Cousins IV, right?
Yes. Yeah, I've been
Wonderful.
to the curriculums and assistant and
Would you recommend it
this is
for
where
other
I've learned.
people?
Oh, absolutely. It's been a
Great.
wonderful experience.
Wonderful, okay. So do you have to add water or anything, or you just blend that or process that?
Nope, no water.
Okay.
Okay, and you always want to hold the S blade.
Okay, so it's
so
nice
it
and
doesn't
creamy
fall.
there.
So it's a nice creamy consistency.
Okay. And you pour it right into the pie plate there.
Yeah.
So you just spread it out now and make it even?
Yeah, just spread it, make it even. And then a little trick to make it even is just kind of pound it and shake it.
And then what do you do
Then-
next with that?
I like to decorate. It's presentation. It's very important. So I just sprinkle a little cinnamon. I always like to put on the top what's actually in the cheesecake. Therefore, whenever you see it, then you taste it and it really brings out that flavor. So, yeah, and this is pretty much it.
Wonderful.
And, yeah. Vanilla maca spice torte.
Wonderful.
And you just stick this in the freezer for about 2 hours and enjoy.
Okay, here's the deep dish pizza we were talking about. Wow, now that's deep dish. All right, you're the chef, why don't you tell us about that?
Well, this crust, of course, because the key to deep dish is the crust. So this crust is made out of pine nuts and cashews. And then we layered here, if you can see, the spinach, peppers. So let's see what else is in there today. Maybe some
There's the
tomato
onion,
slices, some onion.
mushrooms, lots
Yeah.
of actually marinate vegetables. We actually marinate them and then let them actually absorb all the marination about a couple hours. And then after we made the crust from bottom to all the way up, and then we actually put the stuff in it, and then we made the marinara sauce with the red bell pepper, sun-dried tomato, we use oregano, we use different spices, and then we did dehydration about another 6 hours, and then they become really nice dishes.
Wow,
We just cut one slide that you can see inside of the deep dish pizza.
wow.
Best to use a spring form pan as well.
Okay, that's a good tip, okay. Well, it's another great dish here at Cousins IV, and wonderful. I'm going to get to taste that, I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, I'm gonna
All right.
prepare one slice of deep dish pizza for now, coming out from the kitchen.
All right,
okay?
thank you.
See how you like it.
Wonderful.
They make it
Okay, here's the deep dish pizza. The favorite recipe here at Cousins IV. I'm gonna try it and let you know how it is. I'm sure it's great. All right, I'm eating this. I'm eating the deep dish pizza here, and they were telling me the crust here is made with pine nuts and some other nuts here, and the way the recipe calls for is a really deep, like this whole thing here would be the crust with a little bit amount of greens, but what they do here is they make it all greens and they just surround it with the crust, so it's healthier and it tastes great. I mean, it's like a salad with dressing, just in a shape of a pizza. It's wonderful, so I recommend everyone get here to Cousins IV and try their deep dish pizza.
This is Chef Paige from Cousins Incredible Vitality. Have a great day and a great raw life.
Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the